y'all. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to do the spike stitch. It's one of my favorite crochet stitches. It just gives really cool texture and like a unique detail to your projects. And I'm going to show you a little bit how I used it in my Light of My Heart cowl pattern. I will link that down below. It's a free pattern on my blog. And I also used it in a similar way for my La Vie Boheme cardigan. That pattern is hopefully coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. But it's just a really fun stitch and I love it, and it's super easy, so much easier than it looks like it would be. So let's get started. Hey y'all, it's Tara. So I thought it would be fun to use this really textured yarn for the tutorial. I got it from Lovecrafts. I'll link that down below. It's just got a lot of fun texture, and I just think especially with the spike stitch, it just gives you a really neat and unique pattern on your project. That's actually how I got the idea for the Light of My Heart cowl. I really loved the spike stitch already, and then I thought it would be even cooler if we had a textured yarn and combined it with a non-textured yarn so that you could really, so it would really stand out. And so that's what we're going to go over today. So essentially for the spike stitch, it's just an elongated single crochet. It's a really easy stitch, but it looks really cool. I've just got a rectangle here that's 15 stitches by 10 rows. And that way we can kind of see, I'm going to do spike 1 through spike 5. So that way you can see where each one goes. There's so many options with it, and I really like kind of what I did with the Light of My Heart cowl. Sort of a random placing of the spike stitches, which I just thought gave another cool little detail. So first, we're going to look at where we would normally do a single crochet. So if you're going to single crochet, of course, we'll start here. In this first, you would just insert your hook here, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. So that would be your single crochet if you were just doing it normally. So with the spike stitch, instead of single crocheting where you normally would have, you will essentially do a long and elongated single crochet in the space 1, 2, 3, 4, and I suppose you could go as far as you wanted to, below that first single crochet. And that's called a spike 1, a spike 2, a spike 3, a spike 4. So it's really easy, you just kind of have to get the hang of it. So first, just for this tutorial, I will go all the way to spike 5, and so that way you can see how far the stitches could go. So here's where you would normally single crochet. And this would be a spike 1. This is 1 space below where you would normally single crochet. So you will just insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop as you normally would. Now, the difference here is that you're going to have to pull it a little bit looser and a little bit taller than you normally would. That way it doesn't pull or bunch your work, but you will just yarn over and pull through your 2 loops just like you normally would on a regular single crochet. And that gives you your first spike stitch. So see, it's a little bit longer and it's just 1 stitch below your normal single crochet. So that would be a spike 1. So on this next one, we'll do a spike 2. So here's your regular single crochet. This space would be spike 1, and this next space would be spike 2. So we will insert our hook, pull up a loop. Now this loop is going to have to be even longer because we are now in the second space below. But you'll pull it up to where it reaches the top of your work, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. And there is your spike 2. And I just love this yarn because it really gives just a cool texture with the spike stitch. Okay, so for the next one, we'll do a spike 3. So here's your regular single crochet. Here's your spike 1, here's your spike 2, and here would be your spike 3. So insert hook, and it gets a little trickier the farther down you go. You just have to be careful. So you're going to pull that all the way up so that it reaches the top of your work, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. and that gives you your spike 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So right here we'll do spike 4, regular single crochet, spike 1, spike 2, spike 3, spike 4, insert hook, yarn over, pull it all the way up to the top of your work, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And there's your spike 4. And then we'll do spike 5, your regular single crochet, spike 1, spike 2, spike 3, spike 4, spike 5, insert hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop to the top of your work, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and that gives you your 5. You may have to adjust that once it's in there. But that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And those abbreviations are SP-1, SP-2. I will link my cowl pattern below. That pattern is free on my blog, so you can definitely go check that out if you'd like. If you enjoyed this video, it would be super helpful if you could give me a thumbs up and also subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye!